Here's something you don't see every day. This is the South Pacific, finally calm after a couple of days of pretty rough seas. We're a couple hundred miles off the coast of Chile, and there's an island out here, so I'm going to walk around to, which is called the island of Robinson Crusoe, Robinson Crusoe Island. And this is the island where a guy named, if I remember correctly, Alexander Selkirk lived for about 4 years. He was on a ship that he didn't think was going to make it, and he asked to be let off. Wanted to change his mind at the last minute, but the captain wouldn't let him. And that story ended up making for fodder for Defoe's Robinson Crusoe. And the place is a lot more mountainous than I thought it would be. And the story, for those of you who've read it, Robinson Crusoe, the character, lives out here a lot longer. He's here for, I don't remember exactly, around 30 years or something like that. But he, the original character did get rescued eventually, and of course, otherwise his story wouldn't have made it. But this island out here, I'll say in the middle of nowhere, when you're on a boat as small as they were, trying to, you've all seen the Columbus ships or Magellan, the wooden ships, and the seas that even we've been in recently are really too rough for something like that. So the guy's pretty smart to ask to live on this island, but there's just nothing here. It's gorgeous. For example, someone's got that spot right there all to themselves. I'm told there are about 6,000 people who live on this island. And so there, let me swing around here and show some of this. It's a pretty big island. It's kind of oddly shaped. Not the sort of typical round Gilligan's Island I guess we typically think of. But if you look over here a little further, there's about the only town, and we're tendering to that island today. Let's see, right over here. So it looks like there's one main road, and that's all the inhabitants. So they keep using a line from Hans Christian Andersen about to live is to travel, or to travel is to live. And in one sense, you know, the fears that people have are justified, because there's a lot that can go wrong. You can get stuck out here on an island in the middle of nowhere. It sure is beautiful. Of course, it's a different thing to idealize that, but to try to survive out here on your own. And for those of you who haven't read it, depending on whether you are big readers or not, Robinson Crusoe is kind of a meditation on what it's like to deal with one's own solitude. And I think that's part of why some people like traveling more than others, because it's something that's takes a different sort of psychological type. So in the book, he he's got his Bible with him, and he's sort of reminiscing about what he thinks God meant for him and why he's cursed him to live here, or of course then blessed to have been saved and not shipwrecked in the first place. So it's for those people interested in those kinds of things, whether you're theistically minded or not, it's a good meditation on that kind of thing. Hang on a second. It's always awkward walking around. But anyway, I'll if I can, I'll send another shot from here. But I just thought, for those of you who were forced to sit through books you didn't want to read when you were in high school, this might be a good one. See ya.